So, can you introduce yourself to us, please?
Hi, my name is Ebony Small, and I'm a graduating senior at Bennett College in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Excellent. And what are you studying here?
Biology.
Great. Can you tell us where and when did you study abroad?
I studied abroad in the summer of 2016, in July to be specific, for 2 weeks in Hangzhou, Shanghai, and Beijing, China.
Excellent. So, can you tell us why did you decide to study abroad?
I decided to study abroad because my mother had like a huge influence on me. She always has pushed me to like view the world and to gain different perspectives of people and their way of life. So that was the number one thing that inspired me to travel in the first place. Studying abroad came just from
Okay, take your
I don't
time. We can
know,
edit the stuff. We can also just leave what your mom was saying, or if you have anything specific to why study abroad, you can say that too, and we can just cut straight to that part. So don't even worry. Take it chill.
okay, so since my mother had always influenced me to travel the world, and I got to I don't know how to say it. Okay,
That's okay.
sorry. So because my mother always encouraged me to travel the world, when I got to college and I heard about the thing called study abroad, I thought that was an easy way to do that, and it was a great way to actually do the things that she had encouraged me to do. So that's how I started.
Excellent. So, were finances ever an issue in your ability to pursue study abroad? And if so, how were you able to pay for your trip to China?
Finances were a thing that was um, okay.
That's okay.
What can I
Take your
say?
time.
Um, Finances were a thing that was in the back of my head when I heard about studying abroad, because obviously when you think about traveling, you think about flights, and those can get very, very expensive. But fortunately enough, the first time I studied abroad was actually in Costa Rica, and I was in high school. So I was granted a scholarship from the school to go towards the fees for that program. So honestly, I never really thought, oh my gosh, it costs too much to travel to Costa Rica. I just thought I want to get to Costa Rica. So whatever I have to do, that's what I'm gonna do to get there. So after getting money from a variety of places, I finally had enough to go. My trip to China that I just took in July was actually free. So that was funded through the 100K Strong Foundation, and I was fortunate enough to participate in that.
Excellent. So, while you were abroad, maybe we can talk specifically about China. Do you feel like there was any kind of experience that had, or do you feel like you experienced any kind of discrimination? Or can you talk a little bit about maybe how you were treated or perceived in your experience abroad?
In China, I didn't experience any discrimination whatsoever, thank God. And I actually was perceived as maybe unique and special to the citizens, to the locals, and
That's
I'm
okay.
really nervous.
No, it's
Okay.
fine. We can totally edit this stuff out. Don't worry about it.
Um, I traveled with a group of 20 African American ladies, and we all had the same experience pretty much, with the locals wanting to touch our hair because we had braids or maybe kinky textures of hair. So um, a lot of Chinese people wanted to touch our hair. They wanted to take pictures of us. So that was really, really interesting. Like, I guess that made us feel cool. I mean, if people want to take pictures of you all day and all night, I mean, at first you're not really going to be offended. You're going to think that's cool. So that was one thing that was really interesting that happened. So throughout my stay, I always thought that Chinese people viewed me as being unique, and it was never anything negative about my looks or um, my appearance or my personality or anything of that nature.
Okay, excellent. And my last question is for those students who haven't committed, they don't know if they study abroad is for them, they're not sure if they can afford it or if it fits in their major, like what would you say to those students about studying abroad?
Um, I would just encourage them like my mother encouraged me. It's always going to take that one person. I mean, if I can say anything right now, that would be a word of encouragement to them. It would just be to go outside of your comfort zone, go outside of your little box at school. Life is bigger than your room at home, life is bigger than America. So just travel, learn more about what's out there because you'll never know what you're missing until you know what is there. So
Excellent. Thank you.